All right, everybody, welcome back to Madrid Win Football Podcast. We make weekly wrong decisions and shit predictions together with Malcolm and...
I'm a Salma.
What wrong predictions do you want to start with today?
I made 2 right predictions, at least so far.
Out of?
Let's talk about yesterday's games.
Okay.
Yesterday, the Champions League games, Real Madrid played Atletico Madrid, Arsenal played
PSV.
PSV.
Mm.
I said, and there is video proof.
There's evidence.
Finally, supporting my claim, not against me, that Arsenal would get through PSV. You thought they wouldn't.
I thought we would struggle because we've struggled so far.
Explain.
Initially, I analyzed it through our Premier League games where we struggled since we lost our attackers. We have no number 9. We have no teeth in front of goal. We have no sharpness. So I thought, okay, we're gonna struggle. How are we even gonna score against PSV? Oh boy, was I wrong! Everybody scored. Like you get a goal, you get a goal.
Only Raya was left.
He should have scored as well.
He could have scored.
No, but the difference between Premier League games and European games, there's just so much more space in European games, which for us, you should never give us space. True. If you give us space, we will dominate you. And that's exactly what PSV did. They just gave us open lanes, open fights, everything was just open for us to run into, and they made it easy for us. Not even, you know, when I watch Arsenal games, I can tell from the first 5 minutes if it's gonna be a good or a bad game. And after 5 minutes, I was like, yeah, we're gonna win this. This is gonna be an easy game. You could see it the way they play, if they're confident, how they move the ball, everything. And that's why at the West Ham game we lost. I saw from the minute 1, I was like, yeah, this is gonna be a bad game. The Forest game, we played 0-0. I was like, okay, we're looking good, but we couldn't get the goal. Like I said, in the Premier League games, we struggle. We can't find the space because we don't have enough attackers. And I was like, okay, with that in mind, I thought, okay, PSV will be difficult because of the same issues.
Yeah.
But then they gave us all the space in the entire world, and we just completely ate them up.
Is it more that you were good, or was PSV bad?
We made them bad.
Yeah.
But, like, if you watch the West Ham and the Forest games, we created some chances, but we never took them. In this game, every single chance we took, we cashed out on all the XGs, which we haven't scored in the past. We cashed out.
I saw this on ESPN. Your XG was 1.6.
Something like that. It was very...
That's crazy.
I don't think it was over 2.
I think XG is overrated.
But the thing with XG, it doesn't take into account, like, if
how good the player is.
Exactly. If I shoot from a penalty spot and Ronaldo or Salah takes a penalty, we both have the same XG.
But how did they create XG?
It's like a module where they analyze every shot taken from a certain position, how many times does it go in compared to not. So it's an example, a penalty, you score it like, I think it's 70% of all penalties are scored. Yeah. So the penalty is given at 0.7 xg. So they take into account all the shots in their database and they give it a number.
But shots based on who? Like, is it based on the players?
All players.
All players.
That's been recorded. So So if you take a database from the Swedish league compared to Champions League,
it's 2 different measurements.
It's 2 complete different, but they give them the same value. So of course it's biased because you will always see good players overperform their XG because they are better players. Of course, good players will always overperform their XG.
So it's not based on a league. Like that league XG is that bad, that good. That league
the XG is the same for all.
That's a bad measurement.
Yeah, it's.
And also, do they measure the situation? Because like, is it only based on where the position of the ball is, or is it based on if you have that many defenders in front of you and the goalkeeper standing there? Yeah. How do you measure the XG?
I think the XG takes goalkeeper at least into consideration, because if there's no goalkeeper, you're on the halfway line or something, if you're close to goal, you should score. But I'm not sure if they take the goalkeeper into
but how many defenders are in front of you?
I don't think they take that too much into consideration, because that makes a shot more difficult for sure.
It's a failed measurement.
Yeah.
So when they say you're overperforming your XG, You're not taking into account how good your players are. You're not taking into account the
defense,
situation of the defense, how good the defense is, how good the goalkeeper is. You're also not taking into account the emotional aspect of the game. If a guy is feeling good or if a guy is feeling bad.
You always see, if someone's feeling good, they will always overperform the
XG. Like football for me is a very mental game more than... But I mean, there is a huge tactical aspect. There is also a huge skill aspect. But the mental aspect, I would say, is the biggest part of the game.
Yes.
Which is, I think, Real Madrid is so good at.
For real. No, for sure. I agree. But what I would say about that, I think XG, you should use it not maybe as like, this guy missed a shot worth this amount of XG. I think you should use it like, if you look over a player's career or an entire season, does it overperform your expected or does it underperform? I think you should maybe use it in not in a narrow specific way, more analyze it in a bigger picture. I think that you would be a better use of it, but I agree with you, it's not the best.
So with that said,
Kai Havertz, he overperforms his XG.
So Kai Havertz,
he overperforms his XG.
XG.
Throughout his career.
That speaks volumes about how shit this measurement is.
No, but it's true. Throughout his career, he's always overperformed his XG.
And I think like Lewandowski is underperforming his XG.
Probably.
And Mbappe as well.
Mbappe, I'm not sure. But he gets a lot of chances.
So you're telling me Havertz is better than Mbappe and Lewandowski?
You heard it here first, folks. Havertz is better because he converts his XG better.
Speaking of Havertz. Your injury crisis.
What?
I think maybe Saka is a huge loss. Not maybe, he is a huge loss. But I don't think Havertz is a huge loss. Like, Merino is doing a better job than Havertz.
He's doing a good job actually. I can't fault him. But the thing for me with Havertz is in 1.5 season for us, he has 40 goals and assists for us. He's one of our highest scoring as a point-wise players in the squad. He has impact in big game moments, as big as you could get for us at the moment. So chill. And he's the one that sets you in our tactics, in our system. He's perfect for how we use them. But I see what you mean, because we rely on our system, on our tactics. So when we lose one player, you won't see it as much, because we have a good system for it that covers it. But if you lose 2, 3, 4 players, then you will notice it much more.
But doesn't Merino feel like a similar role?
Yeah, he does. But he doesn't have the same capacity as Havertz. He doesn't have the engine in the same way that Havertz does.
I feel like Merino has scored more goals in the past games.
I think it's like he has 1.1 goals per 90 since he became a center forward. It's crazy.
Bro.
Is
Merino better than Havertz?
At striker.
Man,
he's doing good at his moment in time, but I think in the big moments he won't be able to do it. In the smaller games, but like against West Ham, against Forest, sorry.
Yeah.
Nuno Espirito Santo, their coach, they asked him after the game. They was like, you didn't play a back five this game, which he had used to sometimes. They're like, why? It's like they have Merino up top. He's not a striker, so we don't need an extra man at the back. We need an extra man in the midfield because he will drop down. You see what I mean when I say Havertz has the force in the box. He has the dominance in the box differently than Merino does. Merino, he is great at knocking down the balls, carrying it, but he won't threaten in the box in the same way that I think Havertz would.
That's crazy that you say Havertz is a threat in the box. But
for
me, Havertz is everything but that.
Yeah, but I see why you think that.
Yeah.
But if you watch our games, especially since we lost him, there's a big difference. We look less threatening inside the box. We don't have enough. We can't really hold on to our chances within the box.
I'll take your word for it. I don't trust it. I'll take your word for it.
Yeah, I promise. There's a big difference. You can see it. But at this moment in time, Europe, good for us, but I think we'll struggle in the league. Because in the Premier League, teams know how to set up against us. You put everyone in centrally, high intensity, a lot of fouls, and it's difficult to play for us to play through with the situation we are at right now.
I feel like Havertz summarizes Arsenal's mental state and situation.
Yeah, okay.
He's good, but he's just not great.
Not good enough.
It's just not there.
But how can you say not great when you look at the result we had just had? No team has ever scored 7 away from home in a Champions League knockout game.
Or against PSV. I said you'd get through PSV. PSV, they were ahead in the league. Yeah. Now they're 8 points. They dropped 8 points, and I think they're 8 points either behind Ajax or they dropped 8 points. Okay. So they're not having a great form.
But they haven't.
Beat Juventus.
They beat Juventus. They beat Liverpool, even though it was not Liverpool's first team, but they beat Liverpool.
Yeah.
And they haven't lost away at their home in Europe for 2.5 years. So it's not like they haven't been good or bad, I would say. But now we give this result. It's significant.
It's a significant result.
Yeah.
You should be very happy.
But
I expected you to handle.
Of course, we should have won.
But you won very well.
Well, very, very, very well. More for me because we didn't have our attacking players. Like, if you think about it, Trossard, bench player, good impact sub, but he started and he played well. Marino,
Trossard he's not a bench player. He's almost a bench player. But I would say with him and Martinelli now, it's kind of equal.
It depends what you want from a game. But even though he's not you start him every game kind of player.
Okay, yeah.
He's not,
I wouldn't say he's bench player anymore.
He should be.
But he's not. Because that's...
But if you want...
But that's your level.
It shouldn't be. That's what I'm saying. It shouldn't be.
No, but that's where you're at.
The level... because
it's either him or Martinelli. And Martinelli is not performing.
He's injured.
Yeah, but he wasn't performing.
No, I answer. But even so. And then we have Marino striker, midfielder. And then we have a 17.
Again. Havertz, Marino. so you know what I'm saying. There is not a big drop off, except with Saka.
Okay, and then you have Wanyeri, 17-year-old.
He's the
shit. He's the shit.
Okay, I take back my word. I didn't see the game, but he scored. So respect.
And you know what I love about that goal?
Yeah.
You know who assisted the goal? Miles. So I think it was the first time ever 2 English teenagers combined for a Champions League knockout goal or Champions League goal ever. 2 young English teenagers. I told you, these guys are the future. I love them. But you know,
speaking of Miles, he should have gotten a red card.
I don't think he did 2 things.
Yeah.
Is that
enough?
Is that enough for
yellow?
I don't think it was enough for a second yellow.
You were lucky enough that Arteta took him off.
He was smart. It was good. He was like, I can't do this anymore. No more red cards, please. And then he brought on Calafiori.
Yeah.
And I think this is the nichest that I've ever seen. So they put out. There's like, he is the first defender in the Champions League to be subbed on and score a goal and assist a goal.
I mean, in this game, who would have?
Yeah, for sure. But he did well.
He did well.
The Trossard goal, did you see it?
Yeah.
The back heel through his legs. That's great.
No.
And the thing with Calafiori is, he's probably our best attacker. If you see his goal, he's run perfect. He timed it perfectly. Just to beat offside, he comes against the keeper on his weak foot. Easy, slots it home.
I think you should play a 3 defense, like 3 in the back.
Yeah, but we play almost kind of like that.
No, but Miles Lewis Kelly and Calafiori both play.
How? They both started left back.
One is a left center back, and then the other one is a left wing back.
But then you would drop Gabriel.
No, you would start all 3. So you start Calafiori, you start Gabriel, you start Saliba, all 3 at the back. And then Miles Lewis Kelly to the left wing back. I would say the midfield you can drop, like, you don't have the best midfield. I would say you can have either Declan Rice or Partey or Declan Rice and Ødegaard.
Declan Rice needs to be there.
Yeah, and then your right wing back. That stuff. Timber.
And that's for me. I don't like the system because you sacrifice too many other positions for that system. Out of possession,
Saka would have a great position. But Saka would have the position that you actually want for Saka to have.
No, isn't
because he would have, let's say three in the front.
Yeah.
Saka would be that right forward.
Yeah, he should be right.
And he would be Cam as well.
Yeah, that's exactly where
he would have Vert's position.
For me, that's the biggest difference for me when I talk about Salah and Saka. I think they platform Salah perfectly. He's up on the pitch. He doesn't have to do too much defensively, so he used all his energy on the offense. I think Saka, we use him too much in both defense and offense. I wanted him to be further up the pitch to be able to affect the game.
Okay, I would say a 3-4-3 would probably be a more fitting formation for you. But maybe like a Timber on the right.
But Timber is not the overlapping type. Timber is more of a you will put White there instead.
Or Waneri.
He's not the wing back. He's not a wing back. He's more creative. He's a 10. He's a real 10.
Imagine if you had Saka and Waneri.
I'm telling you, he's gonna be the one that replaces Odegaard.
I would say he would be the second forward.
No, he would be in the 4-3-3.
Yeah.
Waneri would be the right centre mid with Saka in front of him, and then you have either Timber or White at right back. I think White would suit better for them because White overlaps. He can draw players with him.
But I feel like Waneri and Saka are quite similar.
No, they're not. I don't think they are.
It's almost like Rodrigo and Vini. Or like, how do I say it? Griezmann and Messi. That's why they didn't work together.
Yeah,
that kind of like. So if you play in Waneri, it would be kind of like how Vini and Rodrigo works. One would have to go to the other side, more than dropping to the top.
But the thing with Waneri when he plays, he gets a lot of creative freedom. So you see him roam from the right to the left and back and forth. And I think when they play, they would switch positions all the time.
That works as well.
And I think that would work. You can't really stop them.
But then he plays as a forward, like as a front three, not in the midfield.
And that's what I say when my critique of Odegaard usually is he's our fourth attacker, but he doesn't have enough to be our fourth attacker. Waneri does. That's why I think he would fit that position much better than Odegaard eventually.
How are they in defense?
Waneri.
Like Waneri compared to Odegaard.
Odegaard's he's one that leads the press for us. So for the press he's very important, but I feel like that's not enough for me.
Yeah, but the press is like the press. From this game, when I watch the highlights, it feels like the press is your main thing.
Yeah, as soon as we lose the ball, our counter press, we win the ball. Usually, we win the ball back before they get over to our half, and that's important. But I think Waneri, you can coach that into him. There were several opportunities or certain times in the game where he tracks back, he does his work, he's quick, so he can do it. But at this moment in time, he's young, so you can't put too much stress on his body.
Yeah.
You have to manage him carefully so he doesn't get injured or anything like that. But it looks good, so...
It's a good, great game.
Yeah.
Very well managed by Arteta, despite the injury situation.
And that's you have to give credit to him.
I give credit. I expected it.
Yeah, nice. But not 7.
Not 7, but I expected you to get past PSG.
Yeah, we should. But I was just worried because I was like, how are we gonna score?
Yeah. No. It was very well done. But I would say the injury crisis is just the Saka is a big loss.
The biggest. So no, Saka and Havertz.
No, Marino's doing a better job.
No, I don't think so.
All right.
I don't think so. But
I agree to disagree.
Yeah, for sure. But I have to say one thing.
Yeah.
I was very annoyed.
Yeah.
Because they gave Odegaard man of the match. The thing is,
like in the highlights, it was.
In the highlights, it was good.
Yeah.
Because there you see his completed actions.
Yeah.
There were so many times, the same thing every time. The passes he makes, they are all either too hard or too loose. So we always end up losing possession because he can't deliver the final pass. The one time he did it, I gotta give him credit. It was a great ball for Calafiore's goal.
Yeah.
Perfect through pass. It was like the aesthetics was there.
Yeah.
That's perfect. He did it once the entire game, and that's so many times we lost the ball. He played it too hard, played it too loose, and that's what annoys me the most because we lose the ball way too much for a guy that's supposed to be our main creator. And then instead of giving the man of the match to someone like Declan Rice, who did everything for our midfield. He was the one that's holding it together. They gave it to him. I don't know. Media boy number 1. I'm telling you.
I'm telling you, he's He's a Real Madrid golden boy.
He knows how to work the
He knows
cameras.
how to work the cameras.
But no, I shouldn't be saying anything negative after such a game, but I'm still annoyed because you see those things all the time. Now it was fine because we won, but it's still the same things happening over and over.
What would Odegaard have to do for you to like him? If you let's say you win the Champions League, and Odegaard is your starting, he's the captain.
Of course, I would love him, but for me, it's more about, like I said, how do we platform Saka? Do we platform him to the best of our abilities to give him as much freedom as possible? I don't think so, because Odegaard limits him, and that's why I want Saka to be the main guy instead of. I think Odegaard, like I say, I always say this. He thinks he's De Bruyne while he's Bernardo Silva. It's no problem being Bernardo Silva, but please just accept the fact you're Bernardo Silva. Please don't try to do some silky 50-yard pass or something. Just do your job.
Okay.
Be our main creator. Be our conductor of our passes, our midfield. Play deep. When we played the best last season, it was when he dropped down and him and Rice was the two midfield that was deepest.
Yeah.
That's fine. But don't try to be the main guy that's like, yeah, I want to score all the goals or something. Don't.
But again, it's Arteta's role.
Yeah. But that's why
if Odegaard roams in that 10 role and Arteta sees that you do better when he drops deeper, pause. It's Arteta's role to tell him.
Yeah. But that's why I'm interested to see what's happening, because
when Saka
now,
comes back.
When Saka comes back with Nwaneri now playing, and with Subamendi potentially coming in the summer, because they're talking about both Subamendi and Kimmich now as well, because he's not.
That's greed.
I don't care. Give me.
I need one of them.
No.
I need one of them. Give me.
You know who I saw you sent scouts to watch?
Yeah.
Adam Wharton from Crystal Palace. I promise you, he's a great player. 21.
I don't want that.
I promise you.
I want a finished product. I don't want a developing product.
He is exactly what you need in your midfield.
Yeah, but I want someone to just come in.
But he's
because
good
because now we have the complete team. We just need the Cruz.
He will be.
Yeah, but I want him to be immediately the Cruz.
I think he will be.
No.
After this,
I mean, if you play Crystal Palace, you're not gonna be in Real Madrid the Cruz immediately. It will take you at least 1-2 seasons.
No. I promise you, he's that good.
Not with Ancelotti as
okay, yeah. Fair enough. I forgot that. So yeah, I said to you, you've been great, but down you go. Back to the bench. Okay, want to talk about your game now?
Imagine, out of all years to start this podcast,
yeah,
we started in the year where we might play each other in the quarterfinals.
I've been waiting for these games.
Bro, we haven't. Arsenal and Real Madrid have played each other once. In 2006.
Yeah,
never met each other
dog
again.
walked your
Out of all the years we start this podcast,
it's
that. Imagine.
Yes, this is our time.
But I'm getting ahead of myself. So Real Madrid beat Atletico Madrid
2-1.
2-1.
The first goal.
I missed the first goal because it's Ramadan. I ate and broke my fast, and then I went to sleep, and then I wake up and I see it's 5 minutes go past in the game, and they've scored already. Oh, what the fuck! But I rewatched that part of the game, and all I have to say is Valverde as a right back again.
Prediction. You did say it.
My predictions has been on point. On point, I'm telling you. Samacho, where you at?
What do you say?
What do you say, huh? Valverde as a right back might be the most genius move Ancelotti accidentally has ever made. We saw it in the weekend.
Yeah.
Vasquez played against Betis in the weekend.
you guys were horrible.
Vasquez cannot start another game for Real Madrid. Point blank. None. He cannot start for Real Madrid. That's it.
Yeah.
I don't care if it's against Las Palmas
at
home.
It's a friendly.
None. I don't care if the league is over and we won the league. He's not starting.
Fair.
Vasquez should not touch the starting 11.
Ever again
in Real Madrid.
Yeah.
Valverde, he's injured. He has a hamstring.
Yeah.
It's not an easy injury.
That's what Saka got.
So he's at 60%, 70%
capacity.
capacity. He's played every single game up until this injury.
You gotta be careful, because otherwise he's gonna end up like Saka.
But he plays.
I don't like that.
And he's gonna play, hopefully, in the away game.
Yeah, you need him.
But man, Valverde, the awareness of...
And the execution.
And the execution. So let's talk about the goal, man. That first goal.
It's beautiful.
He sees that Rodrigo is on the side of Galan.
Galan, exactly.
It's a tough beat.
Yeah.
It's not easy to get past him. But he knows that Rodrigo will get past him. He passes it perfectly past him.
And that's what I talk about earlier. The weight of the pass has to be perfect, because if it's too short, you have to stop and you'll be caught. If it's too far, you're out. You have to rearrange your run, and the chance is over. But this was perfectly weighed.
And then Rodrigo pace, technique, and strength now.
Yeah.
And then he beats the first man, and the left foot. If Rodrigo develops the left foot, bro,
it's over.
We're talking Saka level. We're talking Saka level. I mean, honestly, Rodrigo Saka. They're almost the same age. I think.
How old is Rodrigo?
He's 23, 22.
Yeah, since Saka is the same.
Yeah.
Don't.
What have they done in their life? Rodrigo has decided Champions League semi-final.
Okay.
Rodrigo has decided Champions League quarter-final. You know, both against who? City. Back then, the best team in the world.
Yeah.
Rodrigo has decided yesterday's game. Rodrigo has beaten Chelsea 2 years ago. I love Rodrigo.
No, for sure he's a good player. It's a pity that he wants to play on the left, but he's a great player. When I watched the game, I was like, maybe you were right. Maybe we should buy him.
Let's say like this. Okay, if Rodrigo played on the left side in Arsenal and Saka played on the right side, who do you think in Arsenal?
Okay, at Arsenal.
So if you buy Rodrigo, and Saka is still playing in Arsenal, who would be the starter of the team?
Saka.
You're out of your fucking mind, bro. Rodrigo, he is playing with Vinicius and Mbappe, and he's outshining them while doing the defensive work, while playing out of position. Imagine if he played in his normal position day in, day out.
Saka. I'm telling you.
You're out of your fucking mind.
No. For me, you can never say who would be more important than Saka in this.
I don't care about your feelings towards him. I'm just saying, goal production. Who would most likely take you to win the league?
Saka.
Or the Champions League?
I'm telling you, like we spoke about last time.
Yeah.
You said Lamine Yamal was the whole system at Barcelona. Saka is our system.
Yeah, but
he's our creative force.
Rodrigo does so much for the system.
Yeah.
I think that trio, Rodrigo, Mbappe, Vinicius.
Yeah.
Again, I got shit for it because I said
you should.
It's not working properly.
Yeah.
And then they played that game and Mbappe scored the hat-trick against City.
Yeah.
I say it again. That trio
does not work.
Especially not. I mean, the trio. I think two of them work,
but not all three of them.
Not all three of them, and especially not Vini and Mbappe. There is something between them. I don't know what it is. There is something not clicking. I don't know if it's time that they need, but there is too little defensive effort. Yesterday they were toothless.
Yeah.
The last chance.
I mean, the chances they missed.
The chance at the end they missed. Mbappe. I mean, Mbappe did a great job getting there, but I think it's also fatigue, like Ancelotti said. But then just pass it.
You have to pass
properly
it
to
properly.
Vini.
Yeah.
You took an extra touch. you scored that goal, you killed the game.
Yeah, it's difficult for the Atletico to come back then at 2 goals.
Yeah.
Now they're still within the tie.
So, now we jumped ahead. We scored the first goal.
Yeah.
We're controlling the game the first minutes.
Yeah.
Like, I would say the first 20 minutes.
Yeah.
This is when you kill the game.
You
By
have
the
to-
way, we should have gotten a penalty. But, I'm not going to say anything.
You just want to say it like that
I
because
just wanted to say-
because you know I'll use it against you.
I just wanted to say, we could have had a penalty, but we win anyway.
Oh.
And we have injuries, but we win anyway.
We could have had a penalty yesterday as well. And we scored like 2 offside goals.
Yeah, but Mazlowski should have been sent. Okay, so we could have killed the game in the first 20 minutes.
Yeah.
But this is Real Madrid at its epitome this season. We score, we dominate the first minute, and then
somehow
no, we just let the
But still,
we let the opponent play. We're like, go on.
wait a minute, this is too easy.
Let's see what you got, and then we give them the ball. And Atletico Madrid, like, they dominate us. I would say large stretches of the game, they actually dominated the game.
Yeah.
They had the possession in Bernabeu, which is very uncommon. I mean, I think Atletico Madrid is quite underrated for their possession.
Yeah.
And their high press.
Exactly. Just
people know them for their defense.
Yeah.
But their high press
is a big part
of how they play.
Yeah.
Especially at their peak back in 2014. And their possession has become better and better, especially this generation.
Yeah.
And they're quite well drilled in their possession.
They've always been well drilled, but I agree with you.
And back to my second prediction, Alvarez.
Yeah.
I told you, man, this guy is a star. This guy is the new Aguero, if not better.
He's not better than Aguero.
And that's a thing.
Are we drinking the same water?
And that's another thing. I think Aguero is overrated.
Sure, whatever. It doesn't matter.
I think Aguero is overrated. This guy, bro, how old is Alvarez?
I don't care. Too old.
He's won
everything. Yeah.
the World Cup, and he's won everything, and he's been decisive as well. It's not just he was part of it. No, he's been decisive. And now he's scoring in the most important games, bro.
Yeah.
In the most important games.
It's not some tap-in either.
Yes, bro, amazing goal.
Crazy
Camavinga, very debatable how he played. The worst player on the pitch for Real Madrid last game. Camavinga. Yeah. He's a bit on the same level as when he came to Real Madrid. He drops a masterclass one game, and then the next game you don't know where you have him defensively. He's a bit weak. He's not that press resistant.
It's weird.
Camavinga is a tough one. I think he's like that kind of player that will always be like
hot and cold.
Hot and cold, not a starter all the time.
But at this point, when he came through, you would think that in a few years' time he would be the star of your midfield.
He has stagnated.
That's a
and which is a shame. But another person that is again, so that Camavinga tackle, very debatable, quite weak.
Yeah.
But it's a tough fucking position to score from.
Nice.
Bro, his body.
Talking about XG, I think they said it's like 0.03 or
That's
something.
a tough shot, dude. Like his body's turned towards the half line.
Yeah.
And then he turns midway through.
And strikes.
And strikes it. And the strike is impossible to stop.
Yeah, of course.
Like
Courtois, how tall is this guy? He's one of the tallest keepers in the...
Oh, the bar.
Huh?
What is it called? The bar?
Yeah.
It hit the bar and then went in. Impossible to stop.
Yeah, it's impossible. But for me, what I would say about Alvarez, it's not that I don't think he's a good player. It's just that I'm a bit disappointed because I expected more from him.
What you expected from him, he's now delivering. I think that's the thing. Have you watched him this season?
We had this discussion the last time.
No, but
we had this discussion the last time.
This is what I'm saying. This is what I'm saying. What you expected from him. I think the first season he did well in City.
Yeah.
The second season he was playing as a cam.
Yeah.
That's not his position.
I see.
He played out of position.
I see what you mean, but I still wanted more from him.
Yeah.
I still expect more because I was more excited for him when he came to City than Holland. I was like, okay, this guy might be the real deal.
But those expectations, he is now delivering, I would say.
Maybe.
And
we'll see. As only time will tell. But I'm still disappointed as of now.
Yeah.
I wanted more from him.
I think he's delivering, and he's being consistent week in, week out. Like he's almost scoring every week,
But
and in the big games.
Yeah. Okay, I see what you.
And I would say,
Oh well.
the typical Barcelona way, which is they always buy the Atletico Madrid star,
The best striker.
and that
He feels like a proper
He is a
Barca player.
he's a perfect Barca player.
Once Lewandowski leaves, maybe.
Perfect. Like you just remove Leva, in with Alvarez.
Yeah.
You're good to go for the next 10 years.
But the thing is, they would never. The amount of money you would need to get him out of Atletico now. They pay
100.
they pay like 89 million pounds.
You pay 100.
It's not worth 100.
He's not worth?
No, he's not worth 100.
Oh,
Please, he's not worth.
dude.
100. He's not worth 100.
How much did Højlund go for?
It was not worth it either.
No, but I'm saying the prices nowadays, 100 is nothing.
Yeah, and that's
Bro,
shit.
no, honestly, you need to, no. Back to the same topic. You need to watch Alvarez.
You need to watch Arsenal.
I watched the highlights. That's all I need. I can read Arsenal, bro. I can read Arsenal,
No,
but
you
just
can't.
mentally.
No.
I predicted that you would lose the league.
Whoa, it's so difficult.
You thought you would win.
Yeah, but did you
Oh,
know?
it's so difficult.
No, but did you know we would get all our injuries?
What? I don't care. I knew you would lose the league because I can, out of just mentality, I can predict the season.
Shit prediction still.
All my predictions have been right from last week. So I said Real Madrid. Okay, I'm not getting ahead of myself. I said we would somehow get through this
tie.
2-leg.
Yeah. Now
We have a good. We have
foundation. We have the foundation.
I don't want to get ahead of myself.
Yeah.
I said you'd get through PSV. You said no. I said
I was worried. But
no. You said you wouldn't think so.
Yeah.
I said Alvarez is a good player and he is now world class. You said no. He's delivering.
No, I never say it wasn't world class. I say I was disappointed in him.
Okay, what do you want him to do?
More.
Bro, if there is one player I would buy for Arsenal, boom. Alvarez and Rodrigo.
Rodrigo, I sure.
Alvarez and Rodrigo.
But not Alvarez.
Bro, Alvarez.
Not for us. Rodrigo.
Would
for
you
sure.
rather have
Oh,
Alvarez or Havertz?
Havertz.
Not fun.
See?
Why?
Why not?
I mean, come on.
No, for me.
Do you actually think Havertz is a better player than Alvarez?
For us, yes.
Bro, it's this us thing. I fucking hate it. Bro, a striker is a striker. A striker needs to score goals. Simple.
And he has.
It's that simple.
He has. I told you.
Okay, where is he in the top scoring?
He's a top goal scorer.
Okay, where in the league?
I don't know.
Exactly.
No, but for us, I told you in 1.5 seasons, 40 goals and assists. I think he was on track to have his most productive season in his career this season before he got injured. So he's still what you want, but I think we still need someone to offload him.
As long as he is the main striker in Arsenal, you will never win a big title.
Sure.
And that's my prediction. And that's a great fucking prediction.
No, it's
the moment you replace Havertz with a real striker that can get you 20 plus goals a season, which Alvarez could, you're not winning the league. No, that's right. You're never winning the league with Havertz as a starter.
He will.
With Havertz as a starter, you're not winning the league. And Havertz have never won the league, my friend.
I don't care.
Back to Real Madrid. So, Atletico dominate position.
Right.
Camavinga is doing a terrible job controlling the game. Yeah. Tchouaméni, amazing. Tchouaméni is amazing, bro. I told you, since that Copa del Rey game,
we booed
his ass, he's taking charge of the midfield. Yeah. You can see confidence. He oozes confidence. When he goes into a tackle, he goes in with confidence. Yeah. When he passes it with confidence. Everything he's doing perfectly. He's been Like, he's been point blank. Okay, not our best midfielder, but he's good. He's been good since the Copa del Rey game, okay?
Yeah.
Now,
No.
the man, the myth, the legend from Morocco, in the desert, Brahim. What guy!
You know what I love about that goal? The way he celebrated.
Oh,
it's like it felt like you watched someone that truly loves the club score a goal of their dreams.
Yeah.
And he just celebrated with the fans. I love that.
Bro,
and I hate that they give yellow cards for things like that. It's so stupid. I hate it.
I feel like they're taking away a lot of the emotion in the game.
Yeah.
They're just killing half of the game.
Why?
VAR, celebrations, like, it's stupid. It's stupid. Don't even get me started.
Referees.
Killing
the game.
and did you see what he said to Simeone?
No.
Because Simeone, before the game, they were like, who do you think would start for Real Madrid in the midfield?
Yeah.
So he was like, I think they're going to start like Camavinga and Modric. I don't think he relies on Brahim.
Yeah. Right.
So Brahim was like, talk now.
What are we gonna say now?
We gotta say now. Hey, he has personality.
I like it.
But, and like Brahim the whole game, defensively, perfect.
Yeah.
He press resistant.
Yeah.
Work rate. And the dribbling. Man, this guy, like there are moments in Brahim, this is not a comparison. This is not a comparison at all. Different football game. Disclaimer, but there are moments in Brahim that remind me of Messi's moves. Like that small feints.
I'm gonna clip you so hard.
No. I told you, no comparison to the stature of the player, to nothing.
Yeah, but
there are moments of Brahim that remind me of Messi.
Yeah, I
like
what you mean.
Last season, and this guy seems to be like the man of the round of 16. Last season, we were dominated by Red Bull Leipzig. Yeah. We dominated both legs, home and away. But away game, they deserved to win that game, but we got lucky with Brahim's goal. He came from the right side, dribbled past 3 players, and then from like that outside area of the box.
Yeah. Top corner.
Perfect. Whenever he replaces Bellingham, he always performs.
It's crazy.
And I think he almost plays better on the left side because he has a move, this feint move, where players are expected, because he's a left-footed player, they expect him to go straight. Yeah. But he got lucky yesterday because his foot got stuck. Yeah. He kind of sprained his ankle while dribbling.
He's like, I gotta go.
No, he sprained his ankle while dribbling. He went, and then Jimenez just...
he fell.
Bro, he fell. And then he... Amazing goal.
It was
and it was like,
beautiful.
It wasn't expected either.
No.
And so then, from that point on, we did actually like, instead of after the first goal where we like back off, then we started dominating. Because Modric came in.
And he knows how to control.
He knows how to like handle Atletico's press.
These moments,
And that's like Modric in those minutes. That's all I want. Do not start him. Do not start him. He cannot do 90 minutes anymore.
Of course.
But we need him in those big games. In the last 20 minutes.
Know what to do.
Know what to do. Puck control. Calm down the game. Yeah. That's all we need from Modric.
The experience.
He can start like some minor games in the league and like against mid teams.
Like he did when he scored that crazy goal.
Yes,
perfect.
Perfect. Yeah, that's fine. But do not start him in the big game. Like not in the weekend. You started him against Betis. Bad idea. He doesn't have the
legs for it. He doesn't have the legs for it anymore. Which is not weird. He's 40 years old. Just with that he's able to do this at the moment in time. It's impressive. It's impressive.
Yeah. But I mean, those 20 minutes from Madrid. Perfect. Then that fucking last chance, dude. Yeah. Last chance. We could have, if we scored that goal. So it's Vasquez gets the ball, passes it to Mbappe. Mbappe makes a perfect run. Yeah. Just take an extra touch.
So unnecessary.
Just one touch ahead.
Yeah, it's so unnecessary.
One touch.
Kill the moment.
Vinicius goal. The tie has ended. That's it.
Yeah.
You just go to what is it called? Metropolitano. You get a draw. Whatever. They win by 1 goal. That's fine.
It's over.
It's over. But now it's a tough away game.
It's a tough game.
And it feels like Simeone was okay with it.
It's like I can work with this. I can work with this.
Yeah, he didn't go. He didn't go for
the win,
the draw.
Yeah.
He was like 2-1. It's fine. And seriously, like the way they control possession, the way the Metropolitano is, the way that they have done this in the Champions League.
Especially if they get Vinicius on board. If they get into his head, it's over for him.
It's a tough away game, dude. Like I can easily see them going ahead by 2 goals in the first half.
Yeah.
They've done that to Prime Madrid.
Yeah.
Back in 2017, we won by 3-0 in the home game, first leg in the semi-final.
Yeah.
Second game away,
After like
2 goals after 20 minutes.
Yeah, exactly.
And then we had to like somehow magically turn over the game.
Yes,
Modric doing his magic, Benzema doing the magic.
Yeah.
1 goal ended the game, but still, like, if
It's
that
a scary
team,
place. It's a scary
it's
place.
a scary place. It's a different stadium.
Yeah.
I think we've lost some games in the Metropolitano, but it wasn't decisive games.
Yeah.
Most games in the new stadium of Atletico Madrid, it's always been a draw.
Yeah.
So if we can get a draw,
Perfect.
which, okay, bold prediction,
Yeah.
I think it will either be a draw
What
or penalties
you
and
think
we win.
How is Courtois on penalties?
Shit. He hasn't taken a single penalty this season. Horrendous. Whenever we get a penalty, it's like
it's a goal.
It's a goal. The Blue is better.
Oh right.
Yeah.
You can do like Coma, you sub in Looney for the penalty.
Last minute. Oh, yeah. Why not?
No, but I really truly, for me, what I'm seeing now is like, okay, who would I want to play in the next round? Like I told you, we play better against teams which give us more space, who does not pack the midfield and play with high intensity. I was like, that the worst team that plays like that is Atletico Madrid. So I think style-wise and tactically, you would suit us better.
Yeah.
But even then, you are the best at transitions.
Yeah.
That you're inevitable. You know you're gonna hit teams on a counter, and with the quality of your plays, you can't truly defend them. Even if I think we have one of the best defenses in the Champions League this season, I think even for us, we will struggle against your plays, even if they don't click like you say. But I still think style-wise, I think Real Madrid will suit us a bit better.
I was quite confident before, like meeting you in the quarterfinals.
Uh.
Now, the closer it's getting,
It's like more
there's
scary.
so much on the line.
Yeah.
Like, if we lose this quarterfinal,
Yeah.
this podcast is over. I cannot continue with this podcast because I know you're gonna bring this up every. It's like if you win against us,
Yeah.
that would be the biggest thing Arsenal has done since 2006.
Probably. Yeah. Or long.
Since the unbeatable.
No, but I always said since we've become a serious team under Arteta, I was like, bring me Real Madrid because I want to see where we are compared to you guys. You guys are.
Great city. It's okay. It's fine. You don't need us.
But you guys are obviously like the benchmark for the biggest club in the world. So I want to see how do we fare against a team like you on the biggest stage in the biggest competition. I want to see how we will be, what we will be like. But I'm sad that probably if we would go through, you guys will go through. I don't think Saka will be fit to play that game. I think it's too far. So. No, I think it's too far. It's too early for him. He hasn't come far enough in his career. Martinelli will be back.
Let's check. When are the quarterfinals?
Martinelli will be back.
Yeah.
Havertz is out for the season.
Yeah.
And Saka, I think he's coming back. They say early April, but I think it's gonna be late April. Honestly, if not even later than that.
Quarterfinals would be.
I don't think they have dates.
They haven't announced them.
Yeah, but I think they are in like a 3 or 4 weeks after. I think it's start of April.
Start of April. Bro, how long is Saka out?
But he had surgery.
Come on.
You know surgery.
Try to get shit done.
But
Inter are leading by 2-0 against Feyenoord. See? Dutch teams are shit.
But you know who coached Feyenoord?
Arne Slot.
No, Van Persie.
Oh, you
Right now.
Okay.
And
Oh, damn.
Yeah.
He's shit.
But so I would truly love for us to play each other. I think even if we play each other and we had Saka back for say, I still think you will beat us. Because I don't think we have...
Don't play the underdog game.
We are the underdogs.
You're doing that.
Please don't do that. We are the underdogs. What do you mean?
I think, okay, if we don't base it on club history and...
Yeah, just
what they present, it's equal. If not, you're slightly ahead.
Why?
Because we're shit.
But so are we.
We are shita.
Shita.
No, we just don't have a system, man.
But you don't need to have the system. You have the players. The players can bail you out.
I think it will be a tough game.
I think it will be a fun game to watch.
I don't know if fun. I think you would suffocate that game.
No, I think it would be fun because I always wanted to see the game.
Emotional wise,
I was like, yes,
fun.
finally, I
I
get to see the
think
game.
this is gonna feel like El Clasico. You know, like there are only certain games that make me go nervous when I wake up that day. Like El Clasico or against City.
Yeah.
In the semi-finals the past 2 years.
Yeah.
I felt nervousness when I woke up. I was like, I had a hard time eating.
Yeah.
I was nervous when the game started. It was like, there was so much on the line.
But now,
it would be the same.
It would be a lot on the line.
A lot on the line. Honestly, I don't care. Fuck it, Atletico, go ahead.
Please, mercy kill us. No, I think it would be a great game. If we could.
But I stick by my prediction. I'm not going to change my predictions. No, I die by my sword. Is it that the same? I die by the sword.
I die by my sword.
Real Madrid.
Yeah.
We don't win the league.
Mm-hmm.
Clearly. After this weekend. We get to the semi-final. Maybe the quarterfinal. Of the Champions League. In the best scenario, we win the cup.
Yeah.
I don't think we'll. I stick by it.
What teams are left in the cup?
Atletico, Barcelona, and Real Sociedad. So Atletico, Barcelona are playing each other in the semi-final. We're playing Real Sociedad.
Yeah, it's gonna be.
And we beat Real Sociedad the first leg.
Yeah.
And Atletico Barca draw.
They draw.
So we probably play Atletico in the. Okay, I'm not gonna get that.
It could be either, but
I mean, Atletico, dude. Imagine if they beat us. They could have an amazing season.
It's like make or breaks moments.
And both are at Metropolitano.
Yeah.
So if they beat us away, like next game at the Metropolitano, get to the quarterfinals, they will probably beat you then.
Yeah, just
karma.
Yes, pure.
Just vibes.
Hatred.
And then if they beat Barcelona away, like at the and the thing
treble before you,
bro. Honestly,
imagine they go get the treble before you.
The thing is with Atletico, they never, whenever they challenge for the league,
they always win the league. Yeah, they win it.
They don't. Whenever they're
not Arsenal.
Yeah, they're winners win.
Winners win.
Winners win. That's why I respect Simeone.
He's a winner, huh?
He's a winner.
Yeah,
and Simeone knows.
I love Simeone.
Simeone knows. You know how he won the league? Whenever you give him a world-class striker. As long as Arsenal have Havertz, they will never win the league. Sorry. As long as Arsenal have Havertz as a starter striker, they will never win the league. Simeone won the league with Diego Costa, he won the league with Suarez, and I think this season he's going to win the league with Alvarez.
You think he's going to win the league? Over Barca?
Yes.
Could happen.
That's my. I hope.
You hope?
Because we're not winning the league. I don't want Barca to win the league.
It's
our rivalry with Atletico.
It's weird.
It's almost like your rivalry. It's almost your hate towards City. If City win the league,
it's like whatever.
If Atletico win the league, they're racist. I don't care. But if Barca win the league, there are Barca fans around.
But the thing is, that's weird. It's like Atletico is supposed to be your biggest local rival.
But they're not our biggest rival. Though.
But it should be like Arsenal Tottenham, but it's not.
But it's more like in England, our classical rivalry is more like United Liverpool.
Yeah.
United City, it became a thing
After
it never was in the beginning.
Yeah.
Same thing with Atletico. I mean, listen, there is a rivalry there.
There's something there.
It's starting to end. But I think it became like our hate towards Atletico developed over the past years.
Because of Simeone.
Because of Simeone.
Because of what?
Our hate. I have problems with the R. I can't pronounce urinary. I had a problem with that. Now I can.
You practiced.
And rivalry.
Guys, you gotta sub so we can give him some English lessons, please.
Stay in school.
Please stay in school. We need it.
Yeah.
So what do you want to end on? Final
Predictions.
Predictions.
Today's game. Inter are winning.
Okay, that's.
Inter will win.
Yeah, Inter will win.
Alright. Benfica, Barca.
Yeah, for sure.
PSG, Liverpool.
That's a
draw.
I think PSG will win. It's at PSG's place. They're a good team.
I mean,
if they manage to keep Salah on hold, they win. Because at left back they have Nuno Mendes, and I think he can do it, but he's also kind of dumb.
I trust Arnold in these games.
Not yet.
I trust him. And
then we have Bayern.
Leverkusen. Or this is a draw. Next game, Leverkusen win.
That's a good game.
So
who will get through? Do you think?
Let's check. So Arsenal, PSV.
Yeah, we're all
Arsenal.
If we go out, I'll go to the moon. I'll never come back.
We end the podcast.
No, I end myself. Okay, no.
This is the suicide prevention.
Don't do it. Life is good. Life is nice.
Okay. Real Madrid, Atletico. I think we scrape through.
Yeah, you go.
Scrape through.
Okay, so we Arsenal, Real Madrid,
PSG, Liverpool,
PSG.
Okay. Bold prediction. I would say Liverpool.
I like what PSG are doing.
Aston Villa, Blue Bruges.
Villa.
But
the thing is,
wait, they already won.
They won 3-1.
3-1.
But the thing is, with Liverpool, if Liverpool, let's say Liverpool and Villa go through, I think Liverpool is gonna struggle a bit against Villa.
They struggle, but they win.
No, but because Villa, they played against each other for a couple games ago. They draw 2-2.
Yeah.
And Emery in cup competitions is annoying as hell.
I'm not saying it's gonna be easy, but Liverpool win.
But what I would say is, if PSG go through instead, they'll smack Villa easily.
I don't think so.
I think so.
I think the opposite. If PSG get through, Aston Villa might have a bigger chance to get to the semi-final.
But I still think, nevertheless, that Villa has a chance to get to the Champions League semi-final.
They have
which is crazy to say.
I don't doubt Emery's
in cup competition.
Yeah. But I would still like Arsenal to the quarterfinal, Real Madrid to the quarterfinal.
Do you know how bad we truly are?
Yeah.
That he didn't win any competitions with us? Then you know how bad we are.
It is what it is.
Arsenal be Arsenal. Okay, so
Liverpool, PSG, Liverpool.
Aston
Villa, Brugge.
Villa. Yeah, I think PSG.
So you say quarterfinals, PSG,
Villa.
Aston Villa.
Yeah.
Real Madrid,
Arsenal.
we agree.
Yeah.
Okay. Barcelona, Benfica.
Barcelona for sure.
Borussia Dortmund, Lille.
They could go either way. Honestly.
Lille, you know what? They drew the first game.
Yeah,
Lille are good at home.
Yeah, I think
so. Lille.
I think Lille as well.
Yeah.
I think Dortmund's gonna choke, honestly. So then it's gonna be a Barcelona-Lille quarterfinal.
Yeah.
And then we have Bayern against Leverkusen. I think Leverkusen's gonna go through.
Yeah.
Like you said, Xabi Alonso knows exactly how to deal with them.
I think so.
Ever since he became a manager there.
And Company, I don't get the hype. He's not, for me, overrated.
A bit as well.
Yeah.
Okay,
so
wait.
Quarterfinals.
Wait. And then final Inter.
Yeah. So now, to the first quarterfinal, Arsenal, Real Madrid.
Will I be Arsenal? We do. I think Arsenal. I'm gonna go with my butt.
My brain says Arsenal. My heart says Real Madrid.
Of course. For me, exactly the same, but opposite.
I would say Real Madrid.
Yeah, probably on pedigree, but
I'm gonna eat shit for this, but Real Madrid.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. Liverpool, Aston Villa. I say
Liverpool.
Liverpool. You said the quarterfinal is PSG, Aston Villa.
I say PSG.
PSG. So we have the semi-final. The first semi-final is Arsenal, PSG. For you?
Yeah, I say Arsenal, PSG. Yeah.
I say the first semi-final would be Real Madrid, Liverpool. All right. Next quarterfinals. Barcelona, Lille. You know what? They could give Barca a tough time.
I think so as well.
They could give Barca a tough time.
I still don't think it's enough.
Yeah, it's not enough. But Barca will get.
Yeah, I think so as well. And then Leverkusen, Inter. Ooh, that's a difficult game. That's a good game. Tactically.
Last time when we did this prediction, I said Leverkusen, but now I'm thinking, in the two legs,
I think Inter's
too good.
Yeah, they're difficult to handle.
Inter.
They're defensively well structured.
Yeah.
They have good players up front. I think
it's a good game, but Inter. Yeah, Inter.
I'm not sure.
Italians are too good. On the two legs, I like Leverkusen has already beaten Inter 1-0. But I think over two legs,
it would be too much.
I think Simeone Inzaghi.
He's a good coach. I like him.
Yeah. All right. So the first semi-final.
Arsenal, PSG. Arsenal.
All right. Are you really going? Are we really doing this?
All right. I might have messed up.
The second semi-final. Barcelona.
But your second semi-final. Your first semi-final. You had.
All right. My first semi-final: Real Madrid, Liverpool.
Okay. Fair.
I'm humble. I'm really
Stay humble.
All right. Your first semi-final or both semi-final.
Yeah.
So we say Barcelona, Inter. I think Inter.
I think you're right. And
I'm changing my prediction. Fuck.
I don't like. I would hate to play Inter in a Champions League final. Honestly.
In the semi-final as well.
In any way, we played them this league, this Champions League in the format. It was horrible.
They were good.
They were good, but they were shit. Because you know
there's something they have like
they're not
that they're consistent. Don't get me wrong. They're a very good team.
Yeah.
But they have these fuck ups.
Yeah.
Like last year, they just fucked up against Atletico Madrid. They won the home game, and then they slipped the second game, and because of Ronaldo, they tend to miss chances.
But I still think, like, the game against us, they scored a goal on a penalty, which I thought was a cheap one. And then for the rest of the game, they just fell on the floor. As soon as there was any contact, they would hold in their face. They know how to play a game.
I know, but I'm going to stick to
I think Barca's
going to win.
Yeah, I think Barca will knock them out.
So, my final is Barcelona-Liverpool.
Yeah. Mine is Arsenal-Barcelona.
Okay, I said Barcelona is going to win the Champions League. When Real Madrid don't win the Champions League, it's either an English team or Barcelona, so it could be either. But I don't know, it just feels one of those years.
Yeah.
There is a Kool-Aid year, so Barcelona year, and then there's a Real Madrid year. And it varies. One season is for us, one season is for them. Last season was for us. The season before, City won the league, which means Barcelona. City won Champions League, which means Barcelona.
Basically.
And they won the league, Barcelona. Messi won the World Cup. It comes in periods.
Yeah,
so this season is for Barca. I accept it.
You know what we say? We say Barca is the Spanish Arsenal. So that means Arsenal will win the Champions League.
I mean, delusion.
100% delusion.
No. Could. If Saka comes back in time.
If Saka comes back in time, we could.
We just have to scrape. If Havertz keeps staying in.
Medina is has to play.
All right.
Thank you very much, guys. Enjoy and subscribe to
like.
Don't miss our shit predictions.
Weekly wrong predictions.
That's what we do.